This meant he believed that the body and soul were separate. For Plato, the soul is immortal and survives after death, unlike the mortal body. Plato believes that everything we see in this world is merely a shadow or an illusion, and that all things, like a cat for example, have a true form or multiple forms in another world. This is known as the theory of the thought. The soul acts as a charioteer and guides the body. The body acts as a distraction and is in opposition with the soul. It traps the soul, and so the soul must act as a charioteer in order to gain genuine knowledge. The cycle of opposites explains how everything must have an opposite. Therefore, for Plato, life must be the opposite of death and vice versa. This means that death is a thing, and not just an absence of life, and the soul is immortal, thus experiences death before re-entering life. The argument for knowledge says that our knowledge has been gained in the world of the forms before we were born, and that knowledge comes from remembering what we already know prior to birth, rather than learning things. Plato uses the example of a slave solving a maths problem. Peter Geach presents 4 criticisms of Plato's views. 1, he says that seeing is linked to the body, so how can the soul see the world of forms? 2, learning concerns acquiring new knowledge, not remembering things. 3, not everything necessarily has an opposite, and even if it did, it doesn't prove that there is a soul. And 4, if the theory of the forms is false, then that undermines the theory of the soul.